HCF and LCM. What is HCF? Highest common factor. And LCM is least common multiple. Let us understand what is factor and what is multiple. Let us take number 12. 12 can be written as 1 into 12, 2 6 are 12, 3 times 4 is also 12. So all these called as factors of 12. So these are all breaking down 12 into product of smallest numbers. And multiples like product out of two numbers. 12 times 1, 12 times 2, 12 times 3. 12 times 3, 36. 12 times 4, 48. 12 times 5, 60. 12 times 6, 72. 12 times 7, 84. 12 times 8, 96. 12 times 9, 108. 12 times 10, 120. All these are called multiples of 12. So this is a product of two numbers. These are something bigger than 12. And factors are numbers which are smaller than 12. Now, first suppose I want to find the highest common factor of 12 and 18. So first, for finding the highest common factor, I will write out the factors of 12. It means writing 12 in smaller terms like 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 12, 3 times 4 equal to 2. So what are the factors of 12 here? So 1 is a factor of 12, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. So these are all the factors of 12. And 18, I can write 18 into 1 times 18, 2 times 9 equal to 18, 3 times 6 equal to 18. That's it, right? And here 1 is a factor, 2, 3 is a factor of the 18, 6 is a factor of 18 and 18 is also factor of 18. So because 18 once is 18. So these are all the factors of 12. Now what and all we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. 1, 2, 3, 6 and 18. Now we have written down the factors of both 12 and 18. So after writing factors for these both numbers 12 and 18, we got 1 common factor, 2 also common factor, 3 is also common factor and 6 is also common factor. So 1, 2, 3 and 6 are the common factors for both 12 and 18. Now highest common factor. For all these factors, which is highest? 6 is the highest number. So what is the HCF of 12 and 18? 6. Okay. For the same 12 and 18, if I need to find out the least common multiple, how I am going to do this? Least common multiple. First, I have to write 12 in multiples like 12, I have found out the multiples of 12 and 18. Now what is common multiple here? Which is common? Is 12 here? No. Is 24 here? No. Is 36 here? Yes. 36 is there. In common in both 12 and 18. It's common multiple. And 48 is there? No. 60 is there? No. 72 is there? Yes. 72 is there in both 12 and 18. And what are we have? Multiples common here, 36 and 72. Now we have to find out the least of these two. Which is the least? 36 is the least of these two. So LCM of 12 and 18 will be 36. Let's find out HCF of 12 and 18. There are two methods. One is prime factorization method. Second one is division method. In prime factorization method, we'll write out the factors of 12 and 18. 12 is written as 1 is a factor, 2 is a factor of 12, 3 is a factor of 12, 4 is a factor of 12, 6 is a factor of 12, and 12 is also a factor of 12. And 18, 1, 2 nines are 18, 3 6s are 18, 6 3s are 18, 9 2s are 18, and 18 1s are 18. And now we have to take out the common factors here. Identify. 1 is a common factor, 2 is also common, 3 is also a common factor, and what else we have? 6 is also a common factor. Now in HCF, highest common factor, we have written the factors. We have identified the common factors, and then the next one is we have to find out the highest. Of all these factors, 1, 2, 3 and 6, which is the highest factor? Problem by division method. Forty-five, I'll write it here. And is 45 divisible by 2? No. 3? Yes. 3 1s are 3, 3 5s are 15. Again one more time. 3 5s are 15. Again 5 is coming, so I go for 5 table. 5 1s are 5. Okay, I can stop here. Coming to 30, I'll go for 3 table. 3 10s are 30. 3 times 10 equal to 30. And then I can go for 2 table. 2 times 5 equals 10. And 5 times 1 equals 5. Okay. This is the division method which we are doing now. I'll show you the factorization method also. Of these factors, we have to identify the common factors. Okay. What is common? 3 is common in both the numbers. And then we have 5 is common. And that's it. So, if you ask me what is the HCF, I'll write it out. HCF of 45 and 30 will be 3 times 5, that equals to 50. Understood? Same thing, in factorization method, I'll write the factors for 45. 1 is a factor of 45, 3 15s are 45, 3 is a factor, 5 is also a factor, 5 nines are 45, then 10, no, then I can go for directly for 15 times 3 equals to 45. So I'll write 15 also a factor of 45, and then 45 itself is also a factor of 45. Okay. And coming to 30, 1 is a factor, 1 times 30 equal to 30, then 3 times 10 equal to 30, then 5 6 are 30, and 6 5s are 30, and then I can go for 10 times 3 equal to 30, and 15 times 2 equal to 30, and 30 times 1 equal to 30. So I have written all the factors for 45 and 30. Now I have written the factors. Next I have to find out the common factor in between these two. We have one common factor, and 3 also common factor, and we have 5 as a common factor, and what else we have? We have 15 is also a common factor for 45 and 30. Next thing is I have to find out the highest common factor out of 1, 3, 5 and 15, which is the highest number. 15 is the highest number. So the HCF of highest common factor for 45 and 30 will be 15. So there are two methods. This is the division method. This is the prime factorization method, which we use to learn HCF. Now let's find out the LCM of 45 and 30. We already know what is LCM, right? In LCM also there are two methods. One is prime factorization method. The second one is division method. Okay. Prime factors. If I start writing prime factors, I have to write multiples of 45. So what are the multiples of 45? 45 times 1 equal to 45, 45 times 2 equal to 90, 45. It's very difficult. Okay, for small numbers you can write the multiples, but bigger numbers it will take a lot of calculation time, like 45, 90, 135, 180, 225, 270, and so on. Now multiples for 30. Coming to multiples for 30, 30, comma, 32s are 60, 30 times 3 equal to 90, then 30 times 4 equal to 120, 30 times 5 equal to 150, 30 times 6 equal to 180, and the list keeps going on, right? Now here we have to find out the, again here also in LCM we have written the multiples. Next we have to find out the common multiple. What are the common multiples we have? We have 45 is here? No. Is 30 here? No. Then 90 is there? Yes. So we have one common multiple, 90 for both 45 and 30. Is 135 here? No. 180? No. Yes, 180 is there. It is common in both the 45 and 30. Right? Now what we have to do is, out of 90 and 180, which is the least? 90 and 180, which is least? 90 is the least of both. So LCM of 45 and 30 will be 90. The same thing we do by using the division method. Here we did LCM using the prime factorization method. We do now using the division method. Understand? So 45 and 30, 45 comma 30. This can be done in two ways. Either you find out division, do division individually, like 45 and 30, okay, or you should do it by keeping a comma in between these two. I prefer this method, more faster and more easier, okay. 45 and 30. First I'll go for 3 table. 3 15s are 45. 3 times 10 equals 30. There's a comma. Instead of doing separately, we just kept comma and we're doing together. Just trying to get confused. Next, I'll go for 5 table. 5 times 3 equal to 15. 5 times 2 equals to 10. Is there any common factors for 3 and 2? No, right? So I have to stop here. Now, if you ask me what is the LCM for 45 and 30, okay. So what is my answer? I have to multiply 3 times 5 times 3 times 2. I have to multiply 3 times 5 times 3 times 2. That will be the answer. Okay. 3 5s are 15. 15 3s are 45. 45 2s are 90. Did we arrive the same answer as is here? Right. Here also by using prime factorization method, we got 90, and here we used division method, we got the same answer. Okay. Comparatively, this division method is more faster and easier for you. Got it? Let us see one more example for finding the LCM. Let us find the LCM of 36 and 42. We can take more than two numbers also. Okay, we can do for three numbers, same process. First we will do by prime factorization method. Do you think it's easy to write factors for 36 and 42? These are bigger numbers, so better go for division method. Okay, this is more faster and easier while doing in the exams. Understand? Okay, let us do division method. 36 and 42. Okay, I'll go for 2 table. 2 ones are 2, 2 is 16. So 2 times 18 equal to 36. 2 times 21 equal to 42. I can go for 3 table. I can see the 3 is factor for 18 and 21. 3 6 are 18. 3 7s are 21. Is there anything common for both 6 and 7? No, right? So what is LCM? As I told earlier, 2 times 3 times 6 times 7. That equals to 2 times 3 times 6 times 7 equals to 252. So what is the least common multiple of 36 and 42? 252 is the answer. We simply multiply 2 by 3 times 6 times 7. We get the LCM of 36 and 42. Got it? Thank you.